Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to me?
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, so obviously I show it to Blackthorn thinking he'll be impressed. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up...
I'd speak to him again. Well,
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge.
Glory to Griga. There you are.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. Will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it...
I know better than...
Oh, thank you.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. We all admire your dedication.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. It won't be much longer. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've...
How would tears help?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't. There must be something we can do.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Bloody hell, Clive. Ain't you got better?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling, if it weren't the ring, and it was something...
It was the ring. It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine, if it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
He's a surly soaker. Who cares less?
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove that that is correct. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. Why, a notice concerning this...
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Run like the wind.
Ten wins!
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard. Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia. Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravaged. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Good day. Thank you. May we meet again.
Never in all my long years have things been as bad as they are now? Without magic to feed the furnaces?
Isn't there anything we can do to help? It doesn't seem fair, the menfolk having to deal with all this on their own.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you. He's waiting.
Then I suggest...
Didn't you, apprentice?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting these bearers flame.
We're never going to be able to fire up the...
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me... Oh. And if you're struck, that prick knows exactly... He's not wanted here.
All right.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back?
If we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't...
There'll be no talking him round.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, what turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. There are two kinds of my kind, who are in it who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick, and the kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's from bit by bit. People started to... You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals get until the crystals run out at any rate.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, he saw all of this coming. New crystals were the problem, not the solution.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will... What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the... Clive. Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces. So, the youth, the way I see it.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us, and you'd be throwing it away.
All right. This place was your home. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. Let this be another step on the road Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, Organ?
Well, of course. It's like hearing Sid.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plan?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to...
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders.
Time for a spot of hunting. Come on. Let's make this quick, shall we? No holding back.
All yours, Todos. All yours, Todos, and her Todos. Too slow.
I dare say that will be enough.
What's this all about then?
Don't know.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't have.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be...
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will... Our secret for yours. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. But he took all his talent and left. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in it. I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off?
See that you both do.
All right.
Not here. Come on. Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls. One will be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Still alive, are you?
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Is that all?
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we did the whole village, everyone except Zoltan.
Oh, but that reminds me.
Pit Gold Cinder? How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine. Yeah. Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers, there's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use. And if that helps save even a sink, what was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius. Sounds like I better get to work. I've got...
It's good to see you back on form.
I don't know how you pair put up, but I'm grateful. Now, where was I?
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn.
A little healthy competition should be good for...
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Trouble with your gear, or... Not saying forwarding, do you? And?
He's a surly soaker. Who cares less?
Sid, I, can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with... When? It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid. Do you recall the extract with which I provide? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time, you must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance.
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young men.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be friends?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's a...
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. A single dose, it may be a gentle wait. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Roger. And you, Clive?
I'll see that...
The man you helped today was my men back in the Southern Isles. On the front, I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
How are you doing? Here you go. Seen enough?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thorne?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come!
You said that ship was fast!
Yes! What are you going for that next time? When you fancy giving them a push, you lay in the old sack and die.
Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer?
Don't let the clappers occur. We know the pay and I'll stand your back going first.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rossfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my hands? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through a nation's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this on?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, grab for it! Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Preparations! Every bellsman treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, oh, there. Oh, oh, oh. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Greek have mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord. Between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stone here.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that,
Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grego's gas!
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.